Okay, so here's the thing that I want to talk about today. I just want to talk about all the franchises from the Legend of Zelda series, but a couple of them in particular. Okay, so there has been a lot of generations out of the last 30 to 35 years. Like, oh my gosh. We're just getting to the 30th anniversary because, like, it was just the Mario's 30th anniversary just last year. Now, why am I talking about that? You ask. Well, I'll ask that and answer that at the same time. Now, why am I doing this? Because out of the Super Smash Brothers franchises, it's been to see how many more Zeldas in the Super Smash Bros. Series are there besides the one that has never been seen. Now, you know from Super Smash Bros. Melee, she was the first Zelda to ever come into the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. Now, she's my favorite version of Zelda to this day. No questions asked. But why though? Because of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like, that's the first Zelda game that I ever played. Now, you might be thinking, really, how old are you actually? Are you from 50 or something? Hell no. I am absolutely not 50. Like, come on. Like, I'm only 27 coming up, okay? So, no, keep that in mind. It's been since the 1990s that have been around, and now I believe it was 1999. I first found out about video games and whatnot. So here's how it's going down, because like I I played the Nintendo 64 version of the Super Smash Brothers for the first time ever. It was the hardest thing to play, and but then again, I was still a kid, so who cares, right? Okay. That comment aside of what I just said, all that, forget about all that. Right now, to this day, I still love The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, she's my top favorite. Her abilities, how she could just turn into Sheik back in the day, bring that Zelda back. Please, for the love of God, bring this Zelda back. And same goes for the other Super Smash Brothers, Brawl, Wii U, and the DS and 3 Zelda. Technically, the Wii U and the DS and 3 version of Zelda are the same person, but bring her power and bring her style back as well as DLC characters. Now, this is actually what I'm talking about. This is my real thought. DLC characters. Now, let's move on from this one Zelda, because like I said enough for that. Now, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Zelda looks absolutely amazing. I like the darker hair. I like the purple on her, but honestly though, it goes back to saying the pink and the pink dress and the blonde hair for Zelda, just still magnificently majestic. But here's the thing for Twilight Princess and Zelda. I never really got to see Zelda in Twilight Princess, aside from a few leaks and from the very last boss battle after she was defeated by Link in Twilight Princess, when you go fight Zaint and then Ganondorf. But the other thing is, she can still transform into Sheik in the Legend of Zelda franchise, but also in the Super Smash Brothers Brawl and the Super Smash Brothers Wii U. Now the Wii U version, I liked a lot. Honestly, I loved the Wii U version. You got to do so many other things. You could build your own stages. You could build your own characters, like your Mii characters, and still within inside the game. You can still do that to this day on the Switch. But that's the other thing. Um, let's move on to the Wii U version of Zelda. She still has the purple dress. That's perfect still. The the brown hair did get a bit lighter, so I think they're going for a lighter touch for when she was still blonde hair Zelda. You know, I still like that, but anyways, like that's not really the point here, is it? Like, no, that's not the point. Like, I don't understand really why they did not bring in for Super Smash Brothers Wii U. Why did they not put in from The Legend of Zelda the Zelda character from Skyward Sword? Because like I thought it would have been mandatory for the franchise. That said, biggest shout out to the Legend of Zelda franchise for Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword coming to the Nintendo Switch in about a month. In about a month, boys, it's gonna be here. Like, holy cow! I can't even believe this right now because it's like, God, I don't know, guys. It's way too awesome to see how it's actually happening. But here's the other thing with this version of Zelda. She can still transform to Sheik, but yet as well on the side, Sheik is an actual separate character in the Wii U version. And I'm going like, she can still transform into Sheik, and yet Sheik is an actual player in the Wii U version. Are they trying to make two characters that overpowered? Like, personally, for me, I would never play Sheik unless it was Zelda and Sheik as one person still. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. This is a lot for me because like I really hate that the character is separated from her counterpart. You know what I mean? Like, it's really annoying. So, let's just get through this part because there's one more thing on this topic for this and Zelda that I want to talk about. Her style, like, I like how in the last couple characters, their facial features, the jawline, and their formation hasn't changed over time. Like, that's the thing. Like, you would think from a couple different years apart, right? From The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, there was about a 4 to 5 year time gap, right? So maybe in their timeline, like yes, it says that Link reincarnates every 100 years, but a 5 year gap through games would actually be about 500 years for them. So they haven't seen each other for 500 years. And like it's always a blank slate, a blank mind that relearns every single combat, right? And like, how about you know what I mean, right? Like, come on, like, why not just put in the memories within the other memories for the next game forward, right? But no, they had to ruin it for some Skyward Sword. Link is a blank slate again. He doesn't remember anything from the past a few times that he's met Zelda. That's what's annoying, okay? So that, like, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but, like, it's kind of annoying for a reboot on them. Like, I understood it shortly after Ocarina of Time, where they made a Majora's Mask. That was a fun game. Like, sure, I still can't get to the first temple, okay, but like, it takes a 3 day cycle to really figure out the patterns in the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and yet it says Legend of Zelda on it. We don't see Zelda at all, though, in Majora's Mask. Like, you gotta think, what is going on there, right? Anyways, let's get to the last part of this. Here we go. Not sure where this Zelda form is from. I think they possibly made her out of the blue for like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is on the Wii U right now, and it's still good to this day. I just found out how to use Zelda to her full potential, and like, yeah, my cousins don't like when I use her that much, but come on, it's I'm playing for sport here for when I use this is Zelda. Like, finally a change of outfit. Like, yes, you can go to the pink, purple, red, blue, green, yellow, like all the different colors of dresses for her character wise. But I like how they went back to the blonde-haired Zelda. That's what I like, and her characteristic formation, her body formation, has finally changed. Thank you, people, for changing that style. The one thing that I have to criticize is that Sheik is a different person again. That's what I criticize now. Like, that's the only thing that irritates me now. Is that Sheik is a separate character on his or her own. Come on. What is this? Like, please bring the DLC character of Zelda from the Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, or Twilight Princess. Just give her that blonde hair, that pink dress, or whatever. And give her the ability to transform to Sheik one last time. Like, just please do that, and I will forgive you all of Nintendo. I will take back all that I said, if you could just please do that one simple thing. I will do another video like this, but talk about Link, but it's all good, guys. And like, share, comment, subscribe, give lots of love for the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.